included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's Chicago to start out. To the middle. Morant with the steal. And it's a great finish! Oh, my. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Adebayo. It's tipped.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
Here's Walton driving the lane, and Walton throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Like to see a player not afraid to embrace physical play and get to the line.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Oklahoma City the rebound, and stolen by Noel. Down low, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, I like how he brought the defender in close. Good work to get to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Here's Morant. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, Morant uses his incredible body control to work through that contact.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
Good on the bucket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And slam dunk by Noel.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty.
Well, it's almost impossible to stay in front of Morant. He's just so quick on the drive.
Good on the shot. Noel's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Dunleavy. Rebound by Garcia. Here's Noel. And it's blocked.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Yeah, to start that play, he sets a solid screen and then gets rewarded for it.
And finished off by Morant.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
But our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Inside, Noel. Yep, great play there, set up by Walton.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Payton right side. Outside, Adebayo. Here's Garcia. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shot. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And finished off by Morant.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Chicago calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So both teams changing it up here. Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Chicago. Now it appears an injury out on the floor. And that does not look like any fun.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Lewis has got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago. Parsons outside. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside for Lewis. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponents.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Payton's shot is off.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, this is why you can't get lazy on defense. When you leave someone open, this is what happens.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Walton with the steal. It's deflected.
Well, he timed that block perfectly and got it cleanly without fouling. Nice job.
For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. So Walton nails both of them. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, is Traore. The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
First personal foul.
And that one falls for Traore.
At the line for your Thunder.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Garcia. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
This is what separates Cousins from other guys his size. He is highly skilled.
Great body control there. This is how you execute close to the basket.
Here's the drive.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And Adebayo sends it back. 8 seconds left in the second quarter. And Adebayo throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Oklahoma City trails by 8. Out to the right wing. The crossover. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Parsons with it. Now Payton defending. Shoots from the corner. Parsons' shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Hachimura, no good. Chicago leading by 12. Adebayo. Back to Walton. It's stolen by Hachimura. It's stolen by Adebayo. Moving it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
Chicago calls timeout. First free throw is good. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Pass to Francis. Kicks it out to Parsons. Looking to end the run. And finished off by Parsons.
Well, what a display of athletic abilities. Hammering it down like that.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Whoa! And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Whoa, man! It is flushed down with a nice jam.
The quickness of Francis, so good at getting to the basket.
Garcia. It's Chicago with another bucket. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Francis. The Thunder with another miss. Chicago leading by 14. Here's Garcia. Powered down with both hands.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Adebayo drives in. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Puts up a deep three. Cousins pulls it in.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Francis. And then Washington with the dunk.
Getting physical in the paint and being rewarded for it.
And it's Noel missing. And so it's Chicago, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Filipowski. Back to Conley. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Great recognition there from Conley. He saw an opening and took it.
Wembanyama, right side. He gets that one.
Assists are a sign of a good offense. They tell you it's running well.
Pass to Filipowski. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Filipowski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Zoré. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Sinks the triple.
3 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
That's the Dunleavy. From past the arc. It's good.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And the basket by Walton.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Second personal foul.
That's good from Noel.
Shooting for Chicago.
All free throws good from Noel. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
The move and the bucket. That's an incredible individual play.
And that one misses. Chicago leading by 20. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, he drew attention inside and then kicks the ball out.
Chicago calls timeout. the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Traoré. Parsons outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
And it's Noel missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now, how about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out.
Good on the basket.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Chicago calls timeout. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. So both teams making some changes here.
Oklahoma City answers.
Chicago leading by 18. Outside Conley. Missed on the three. It's Randall. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Chicago has possession. 22 is their biggest lead. And Rashard Lewis with the three. And Chicago leads by 21.
And this is why Lewis takes so many of those threes, because of his ability to knock them down.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Filipowski. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Here's Conley. Can't hit from 12. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure...
Girl is fine and 19, raised on catfish and collard green, brown eyes smelling real sweet, with a strong heartbeat. The way she put that thing on me, the way making lose control.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. We'll watch Detroit in this one as they go up against Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. The tip-off goes to Detroit. Green taking his time here. It's stolen by Adebayo. It's Westbrook with the drive. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Stewart. With the drive. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes down 2 points.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Payton's shot is off.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, Westbrook is a gifted finisher. Allow him to find his looks inside at your own risk.
Right side, Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, attacking the basket inside, Adebayo knows that will pay off for him either way, and he's right.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Now Green. He takes it in.
Eagles ban first personal foul. Second team foul.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Noel. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now Payton following the three-point attempt by Blake Griffin. Inside, Westbrook with the steal. They need this. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's what Bam wants to do. He wants to put the ball on the floor and get into the paint.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
And good that time. Adebayo's got 5 now.
When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
Chicago making a switch here. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Noel. Here he goes. And Noel throws it down hard.
What a take. We love to see guys getting aggressive, getting downhill. Great effort.
Back to Hachimura. Outside Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Curry for 2. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Curry into the lane. Can't throw it down with one hand. And Oden sends it back. Curry on the wing. Nerlens Noel has been the guy making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Curry outside. Chicago grabs the miss. And there's the drive. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And a nice take from Oden. Solid at creating that avenue there to the rim.
Detroit trails by 7. And it's Oden finishing it off.
Well, that's what you like to see, keeping his head on swivel.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Stewart gets it to go.
Can't fall asleep guarding Stewart from downtown. He has range that you simply have to respect.
Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Well, she can hurt you from deep when you give her a chance, and the defense just learned the hard way.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that target.
Chicago calls timeout. 1:58 left to play in the first half. Payton outside. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. From deep. Another 3 for Detroit.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
So, G8, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Jones with it. Now Green defending. On the basket by Jones.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Nice shot by Hamilton.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
And that one drops.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to Curry. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Outside, Jones. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. With the drive. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Chicago making a switch here. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2. Out to the right wing. Here's Stewart. It's good from long range.
Well, look, you improve your ability to make shots when you step into them with confidence. She just showed that.
With 2 seconds left. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Detroit as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. No good from Payton. outside, Adebayo. Here's the three. The rebound by Walton. Here's Chicago. Outside, Garcia. No good on the triple.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Stewart misses. Chicago trailing here. Now here's Noel. 8 points for him.
Well, that's what playing above the rim looks like. Incredible.
And the three ball is good.
Another bucket from Stewart. Having a nice game offensively. We've come to expect big nights from her.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Adebayo usually has the advantage over other bigs when it's time to run.
Chicago calls timeout. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. To stand, multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time. Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact the game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
Coming onto the floor for Detroit.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Griffin. Now Stewart. Back to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
Garcia. And it's blocked.
Continues to put in effort on the defensive end. Wow, she's a beast.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Will it go? Garcia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant. For Chicago, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
The kick out to Adebayo. The putback. Griffin grabs the board. Stewart in the corner. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Stewart's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit.
Stewart's offensive prowess, allowing her to nail that jumper there. I could watch her shoot all day.
Oh, my. How about the work on defense? She wasn't letting that shot get over her.
And there's the foul. It goes on Francisco Garcia.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Morant. Noel with the block. Pass to Conley. Out left to the wing. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. Garcia's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, showing great vision that time. And that pass is right on the money.
Now here's Griffin. Morant outside. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. That one falls. And Detroit leads by 11.
She's doing whatever she wants on offense. Whatever the D is trying, it ain't working.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots from the elbow. Stewart misses. Up in time. A shot off that time. And so is Detroit. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Detroit leading by 9. Curry outside. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Westbrook up top. For the three. Curry shot is off. Chicago trails by 12. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Oden sends it back.
Oh, great block from Oden. And this is the type of defender he's capable of becoming. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Deflects the pass. Now Hachimura. Knocks down the three. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Detroit?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
Puts it up. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. And Detroit leads by 19.
It requires serious confidence to attack like that in motion. She just knew that was hers for the taking.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Detroit. It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Noel down low. And he uses the glass on the layup. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And Adebayo sends it back. And Walton throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Outside, Green. The kick out to Adebayo. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Adebayo's got 9 points here in the second half. And so they foul intentionally. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Morant with it. Rashard Lewis covering. And even 3-on-3 break. Now Conley. And stolen by Oden. A 17-footer. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And someone who's averaged 5 assists in a season, Griffin, a great passer in the front court.
Jones. And Oden sends it back. Jacks up a 3. Not gonna go.
Rashard Lewis.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme...
This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. You a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. You that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I admit, man. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take it. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Seen them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out. If they act out, yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both, I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. You that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than my...
Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Houston. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Houston off the tip. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Well, you got to credit the stellar defense from Bam there. He got the steal to set that play in motion. He is a difference maker on that end.
Here's Payton. A second chance effort. Walton. Excellent D there from Allen. Pass to Booker. There's the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And Booker puts up a deep three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And so here is Houston, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Walton. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They double-team Kerr. Will it go? Shot's good by Booker.
And it doesn't take long for Booker to get that shot off. He is a confident young player.
There's Noel. Hachimura grabs the miss. A slow start here for Houston in this one. It's a 5-point game. Booker outside. Clock at 4. From deep three-point land. Again, the miss by Booker. Here's Chicago. Payton outside. Back to Noel. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And Payton sends it back. Adebayo with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Noel.
That's a great trip. You always want to end up with those close looks.
Booker looking around. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Adebayo the screen. Out to the right wing. Back to Booker. And Peyton sends it back.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Another miss by Houston. There's Noel. And
you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account unless you banking on tips. I came up for nothing, was laying on to sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist.
welcome everyone to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Tampa. Puts up a three, and that one's good. McGrady.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
There's Noel. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Outstanding look right there. Love to see him pass it up for a better look.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Fires for three. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Now, here is McGrady after the miss from Gary Payton. A shot by McGrady, no good. Right side, Garcia. Out to Payton. Back to Garcia. Here's the drive. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Here's McGrady. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And Walton throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And here is Payton following the 3 from Tracy McGrady. Pass to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And Payton throws it down.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching it.
Chicago trails by 3. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. Fires the 3. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Green, no luck. To the inside. Stolen by Bird. And now Tampa on the break.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Here's Garcia. Chicago again turning it over.
Now into the lineup for Chicago, Kyle Filipowski.
Tampa leading by 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's McGrady to the paint. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. King outside. And it's Lewis at the elbow. So at the end of 1 quarter to play, still a close game. Tampa out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Tampa.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And McGrady drops them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Tracy McGrady.
Buries the long-range jumper.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Payton, good.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Conley with it. Now Green defending. Conley's shot is off.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Back to Green. Pass to McGrady. From downtown. And again, Tampa no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. I don't like to see this.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Here's Payton. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Payton's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
Conley has always been a reliable playmaker. He knows how to set a guy up.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
On defense, Chicago. Outside Curry. Down low. Shot clock at 5.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curves a 10-0 run by Chicago.
Over to the wing. Here's Garcia. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, they say the mid-range shot is dying, but it's good to see players still taking these looks.
Pass to Anderson. Back to McGrady. Plenty of space. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the triple. McGrady's got 18 points.
How about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out.
Some nice ball movement by Tampa. And stolen by Garcia. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Payton. Here he goes. And Payton throws it down hard.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to McGrady, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Stephen Curry.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
And when I look at the box score, a higher percentage of assisted buckets is a great sign. Tells you the team is playing well offensively.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Seven seconds left in the first half of the game.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. What a performance from Gary Payton. He has been the story for Chicago. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close. To the game it's been so far.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
It's taken away by Payton. Here's Garcia. Drops in the tray. Garcia's got 7 points.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Tampa shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Lively, that's good.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
Outside, Payton. Back to Noel. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Noel's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Inside, Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Always has his head up, getting unselfish with it.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago leading by 9 to the middle. And slam dunk by Noel.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Count that one.
And such a valuable high percentage shot. And he does a great job of taking advantage. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
They're just so strong. Bam. He's just so tough to stop.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw good, Adebayo. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Makes it off the glass. Adebayo's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
Well, one guy you've always got your eye on, Cameron Boozer.
Smoke. So be it, so be it.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Here's Noel. It's hauled in by Athens. And Rose throws it down hard.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Now, here's Şengün. Fades and shoots. And the shot falls short this time. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And Walton throws it down.
And Adebayo's such an excellent passer as a center. Finding the open man right there.
The kick out to Rose. Sinks the three-pointer. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, great job by him keeping his eyes open, allowing him to spot the shooter ready at the arc.
And slam dunk by Noel.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches. With the floater. Another shot. Right wing. Here's Adebayo. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
.131 left in the first quarter. Here's Şengün. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
Checking in for Chicago, Rashard Lewis.
124 left to play here in the first. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, attacking the basket inside, Adebayo knows that will pay off for him either way, and he's right.
What a player. His attitude and confidence infectious.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report. Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Chicago leading by 3 to the inside. Adebayo uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now here's Green. Outside Turner. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Payton with the ball. Now Green defending. Got that one up quick.
Well, Payton likes to work up close and personal with the basket, but boy, he can stretch it out when he needs to.
Now here's Turner. 6 on the shot clock. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Shot's good by Turner.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Out to Turner. Launches it. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, you got to love the kick out. Excellent vision.
Here's Noel. Rebounded by Vason. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Chicago. 6-point game.
Well, Conley has always been a reliable playmaker. He knows how to set a guy up.
Here's Turner. 8 points for him. No good on the triple. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And if you write up a wish list of qualities in an NBA guard, Darren Peterson checks just about every box. He's in that old school mold in that he can play either spot in the backcourt, and his explosiveness puts him in rare air indeed.
Now here's Noel. And Lewis has it in the corner. Outside, Adebayo. And slam dunk by Noel.
And not every big guy can make that play. Adebayo has the patience and awareness to do so.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Conley will go to the line here. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Peterson. Artest up top. Just 5 on the clock. Peterson, that's good.
And you see the scoring ability of Peterson on shots like these. His confidence right now through the roof.
Outside, Fox. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Out to Conley. Adebayo the screen. Conley's shot is off. Pass to Peterson. In a deep three from Fox. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Chicago trails by 4. Here's Lewis. Count the basket. Lewis has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Chicago.
And look at the effort level Lewis is delivering, outplaying his opponent.
Roy, that's a 2-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. To the inside. Shot's good by Filipowski.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the paint. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Peyton inside. Here's Hamilton. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Hamilton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, this is what Adebayo is known for. An outstanding defender who protects the rim so well.
It's Peyton, high post. Still scoreless. Outside Roy. Filipowski grabs the board. Chicago trails by 3. Pass to King. Bangs home the trifecta.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Right side, Roy. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
And Adebayo sends it down.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one is on Miller.
Bumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Roy can't hit. Chicago trailing here. Down low. Payton gets the bucket.
Gary Payton.
Payton's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. They kick it out to Green. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both free throws good from Filipowski.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
They kick it out to Green. Roy, that's a two-pointer. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Green. Traps in the tray. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for Chicago. Nerlens.
Here's Roy. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chicago trails by 4. Stolen by Wilson. And here they come. Here's Turner. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Turner's got 10.
And the explosiveness that Caleb Wilson plays with is something defenses always need to be wary of. When he's in that dunker spot or the roller in the two-man game, you have to have him tagged or he will rise up and punish you.
Hamilton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice touch on the bank shot. 5 points in the game.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Outside Turner. Hefty move. Nice shot by Hamilton. Hamilton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Turner falls back and drains the fadeaway jump.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Truly relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Chicago calls timeout. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Right side, Adebayo. And it goes down 2 points. Adebayo's got 9.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
On the wing, Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Adebayo. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Hamilton. Drills it from outside. Hamilton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's not just from beyond the arc. That's from a whole different region.
Adebayo the screen. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On 11 left here in the third quarter. Right side, Roy. The wide open look here for Fox. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Noel missing. Fast break, here they come. And it's Fox with the jam.
Putting his lightning quick speed to perfect use in transition. Fox is a menace in the open floor.
Garcia's shot is good.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Pass to Parks. The kick out to Fox. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Team foul. Ron Artest.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw good from Walton.
At the line for the away team.
So Walton nails both of them. Fox goes in, and it's good for 2. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They're up by... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Fox with the jam.
Terrific finish from Fox. One of the more explosive guards that we have in the league.
Pass to Filipowski. No good on the 3. Fox with it. Conley picks him up. And it's Fox slamming it down.
How's that for a finish? Fox relishes any chance he gets to throw it down.
Shot clock at 6.
Holy cow! What a bailout! Well, you won't see too many forced shots or bad decisions from Peterson. He stays in control. Really impressive for his age.
Chicago calls timeout. Trailing by 17. 17-foot shot away. And he drains the J.
Francisco Garcia.
And saw where he was on the floor and had no problem knocking that down from mid-range.
Cleared away by Adebayo. So it's Chicago now. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Fox driving the lane.
Well, look, Fox is absolutely lethal with that first step. That's why people can't stay in front of him.
And he makes that one count.
Well, this is why you can't get lazy on defense. When you leave someone open, this is what happens.
Count the basket.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Chicago calls timeout. Knocks it loose. Turner with the steal. Here's Adebayo. Oh, what a finish!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Fires from way outside. Cleared away by Adebayo. Richard Hamilton on the wing. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Adebayo fires. Creating space. What a move.
Yeah, they didn't count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Going inside. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul. Chicago making some changes.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the three.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
It's stolen by Green. Adebayo drives in. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's what Bam wants to do. He wants to put the ball on the floor and get into the paint.
Outside Conley. Over Green. Misses the shot. And so they get the victory here at home. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that...
I don't want to take no time to write this down. I want to tell you how I feel right now. Hey, tomorrow may never come. For you or me, life is not a promise. Tomorrow may never show up. For you and me, this life is not a promise. I ain't no perfect man. I'm trying to do the best that I can with what it is I have. I ain't no perfect man. I'm trying to do the best that I can with what it is I have. Put my heart and soul into that I am for wherever you are. I mean, Exit City, tomorrow may never come. For you and me, life is not promised. Tomorrow may never appear. You better hold this very moment very close to you right now. Very close to you. Like now. So close to you. Right. So close to you. Don't be afraid. Let it shine. My homie said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. My hobby said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. My hobby said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. Miller outside. Drives to the hoop. And Hibbert with the block.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Here's Miller. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Outside, Adebayo. Wide open look. Miller. And it's Miller on the follow.
Going at the offensive glass with a lot of intensity.
Hibbert with now defended by Adebayo.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time. I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. 4-point game. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the middle. Here's Hibbert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, you know what I like about Gordon is the physicality that he brings to the game.
Lets it fly. Miller. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, that's just a smart pass. Getting the ball to a ready scorer.
Pass to Hibbert. Over in the corner, on to Kumbo. Hibbert with the screen. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
And another bucket for him. I keep beating him, keep running plays for him, keep him going.
Now here is Hamilton. Over Hayward. And the shot falls short this time.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it back.
And when I look at the box score, a higher percentage of assisted buckets is a great sign. Tells you the team is playing well offensively. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
Serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And it's Hibbert missing. Chicago leading by 5. Miller with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target.
Confident shot. Knew he wanted to fire and did not hesitate. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Noel. And the rejection by Wembanyama. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Pass to Walton. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Substitution on the floor.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, the leadership and steadiness Mike Conley brings to his team can't be overstated. A true locker room leader and a vet who sets a great tone out on the floor.
Pass to Green. Wembanyama, a screen. Down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally.